Hello everyone, I am Namneet from Skydream, which is situated in Puchamandi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Firstly, subscribe my channel if you want to get the desirable band score in IELTS. Today we will discuss about the task 2. That is another topic, and the topic which I will discuss on the behalf of this multiple essay can be carried out by the candidates. You can get multiple ideas about the multiple essays, because today my essay is related to life expectancy. In the molding term, the different essays has come in the examination which has been attempted by the candidates. And so due to the survey I have explained, and today I will explain some of the points of the task 2 that will be more fruitful for you in order to boost your score for making your good ideas. So let's go with the topic. Today our topic is about recent advances in medicine have resulted in an increase in life expectancy over the past 4 years. Do you think that advantages outweigh the disadvantages? मतलब आज दे जमाने दे विच the advancement in medical field has increased the life expectancy. People can live longer. What are the advantages and disadvantages of this, and what do you think advantages outweigh the disadvantages behind this notion? Let's go with the introduction. Undeniably, in the present scenario, due to the advancement in medical field that can be noticed, consequently it is responsible for increasing the life expectancy in last 4 years. Although it has some advantages, its disadvantages cannot be denied, which are being discussed in the subsequent paragraphs. In this way, you can use the thesis line. Firstly, paraphrase your each and every task 2 in the introduction. After that, you should go with the thesis line that will predicted, and that can be explained by you in the innovative and constructive grammatical structures that will helpful to boost your score. So let's go with the paragraph. As far as advantages are concerned, advantages concern appa karange, but first of all the points that I will explain in upcoming paragraph, let's discuss. First point is fatal disease. Fatal disease, overlay disease hunde hai, these are more detrimental to health, like cancer. In the first point, we will discuss about the fatal disease that can be cured in the present scenario due to the development of medical field. Next one is a protect in the pandemic period that has been noticed in the COVID-19, because due to the advancement of medicines, people able to fight with the coronavirus just because of the progress of medical or advancement in medicines. Third point is mortality rate. Mortality rate is decreased. In this way, the fear of the people towards death also decreased. Last point is live longer, enjoy longer. When the life expectancy has increased, people can enjoy more years of their life. And in the disadvantages, we will discuss about the unemployment. Due to the increasing life expectancy, old people do not take the retirement. That's why unemployment can be noticed among the youngsters. So let's go with the explanation. In the first paragraph, I will discuss all the advantages. As far as advantages are concerned, first and foremost, virtue is that fatal disease that were not possible to cure in the ancient time, but in the present scenario, due to the progress of medical field, these type of disease can be cured out. To elaborate an epitome which can be considered in that in the ancient time, in the past time, the people who suffered with the fatal disease like cancer and other disease, they died in the first stage or second stage of cancer, but in the present scenario, a lot of cases has been amounted where the people have saved their life, where the people able to alive in spite of having the last stage of cancer. So it is one of the biggest victory of medical field. So this was a first point explanation. And the second point, simultaneously it can be seen that in the period of pandemic, it has proved more beneficial to the people able to cure and able to fight the coronavirus just because of the advancement of medical field. Numerous type of medicines were invented in that period that proved more beneficial, and a lot of vaccines also has been invented all around the world which has proved more beneficial in order to fight with the coronavirus. To elaborate an epitome which can be considered is that in 2019 there was a strict lockdown which was established all around the world due to the coronavirus. So here the people, and it was one of the difficult time that has made the life of the people more complicated and stressful, but the people come out, and that pandemic period was cured out and overcome just because of the invention of multiple medicines and vaccines which has been invented. Similarly, it cannot be wrong to say that due to the advancement of medical field, mortality rate has decreased, which has overcome the fear of the people towards death. Additionally, it is also considered that when the people live longer, they can enjoy more years in their life when they live more in next age or in a next year. So these were the advantages that I have explained. You can also mold these advantages in any way, and if you have another idea, you should go with a beautiful explanation. So in the second paragraph, we will discuss about some disadvantages. Paradoxically, some of the disadvantages can be noticed behind this notion. First and the foremost is unemployment, because it can not be ignored to say that due to the increasing in life expectancy, old people do not take the retirement earlier. In this way, the youngster are suffering from jobless, and youngster are jobless in the present scenario. Consequently, the youngster are suffering from serious disease like hypertension, and they are also using some of the practices like delinquency and drug addiction. So that's why it is not good among the youngster. Whereas it cannot be wrong to say that when the life expectancy is increased, the quantity of older people is also increased. So in this way, there is a great burden on the government to provide the best medical field to the old people, because they are physically fragile, they easily suffer from the disease. That's why government have to invest a lot of money. That can be noticed that government might face some of the difficulty and some of the financial issues. After pondering a great deal of thought, I came to the conclusion, according to my perception, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, overweigh the disadvantages. Increasing life expectancy is beneficial to cure the fatal disease, fight with the pandemic ਇੱਥੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਆਪਾਂ epidemic ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, epidemic period, and low mortality rate, that is beneficial for the people. But the retirement age had better be fixed by the government, and it should be taken by the older people earlier. So as well as the pension, old age pension should be given by government, so that older people take the retirement in early age rather than the later In this way, youngster can get a chance to do the job and they need not suffer from the serious issues or evils that can be easily noticed in the present scenario. So in this way, this was one of the explanation which is more fruitful for you in order to boost your score. Thank you so much.